Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. Today we are going to play some more in the Sherlock Holmes journal, the Holmes Carol's Case. This is a collaboration that I'm doing with Carol Laws, if you haven't heard that so far. So what we're doing is each one of us, because we work together on this digital, so each one of us will be creating a journal using the Sherlock Holmes digital, and then we're going to swap the journals so that we each get one. So that'll be kind of fun, and one that we can actually keep, which is something new for both of us. So anyway, I have my envelope that we made together yesterday, and I did decorate the front. I just put the circle from the kit with Sherlock Holmes in it, this little image that it's a photo that I took when we were in Alaska, and some threads from the canvas cover of the that I'll be using on the journal that I dyed. And then I made a card to go into my envelope, my window envelope here. I can get it back in there. So you can see Sherlock Holmes right here as well. And then when it opens, we did this all together. And then, as you know, I made the pockets so that Watson can go in there. And then I decided I'm going to put it on this page. I just think it looks real good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to do all kinds of sort of random things today. I don't have like one specific project or anything. I'm just going to be, you know, doing stuff for this journal. So how are y'all? I hope you're doing fantastic. It is all of 16 degrees here, so I'm frozen, but you know, just another day in the winter. So anyway, I'm going to put this on so it could be a pocket back at the back. I'm not going to put anything in it, but Carol can if she wants to. So yeah, just to give her that option if she would like to have it. And I'm going to try to get it straight as I can anyway. Probably help if I didn't leave all the stuff in the pockets, but I did. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot going on here. Just like I said, trying to stay warm. Ran to the post office and the store and all that fun stuff in the cold. I'm just such a wimp, it's ridiculous. Oh, and thank you guys. You looked up the Buffalo Lithia water. For Betty Ann, I'm so sorry. When you first commented on that, I didn't realize what you were talking about, because sometimes I say stuff in videos and I don't always remember saying, or you know, exactly what I said. And so sometimes when I read comments, it can take me a minute to like go, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a ding dong and I just get yapping away and don't always think about all of it. But thank you to all who looked it up. If you don't know, it's a spring water in Virginia. I guess it's supposed to be like healing waters, so that's what it is. Now we all know, right? So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Keeping me with it here. So anyhow, that one's gonna go there. Like it. And then I'm gonna kind of flip over to the other side just to even it up a little bit. I don't always do that. Sometimes I just put stuff where I feel like I want it in a journal, and I don't always think, oh, I'm gonna put it here. You know what I mean? I just put it wherever, or I'm gonna equal it out on both sides. What was I thinking with this? It's something, I thought I had this figured out. Maybe it was this side. That doesn't matter. I want to be able to slip this in and out, but I remembered there isn't as much room in this tall, skinny journal as there would be in another journal. Oh, if you have not seen my short, I did a short video of this, but I will tell you, because I know some people don't like shorts, get it. They're not my favorite either, but I'm trying to get some more, you know, people coming to my channel. So anyhow, I'm still going to do the long videos. This is one sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, folded in half, so it's half. And then you run glue down this side, across the bottom, up the middle, and you don't need to do this side because it's folded. So you just go across the bottom, up the side, down the middle, you know, glue it closed, make sure you punch your notches first, just easier. You can do it after, it's just harder to do. And then when it folds in half, it's like a long skinny pocket to go on a page. So kind of fun little thing. And yeah, so now I'm just trying to figure out, I thought I had figured this out. I mean, it can go in and out, it's just going to be super tight once everything's sewn, if you see what I'm saying. But I guess it's probably possible. And another thing I need to do is cover the back of these, because I didn't do that in that video just because they can only be a minute. The YouTube shorts can only be 1 minute. So, I mean, obviously I speed it up, but still, 1 minute, it's real hard. I like squish down a 4-minute video into 1 minute, and that's just not a real easy task to do. This one has words right here, but I don't know, that's just kind of the way it's going to be, I guess. So anyway, yeah, it's tricky to do, but I'll still be doing the longer videos. YouTube just gets what they want. That's all. They want creators to make shorts so they can compete with TikTok, and so they will push out your videos more to everyone if you make shorts than if you don't make shorts. So that's why I'm making shorts, because I've had a lot of people ask and say, I don't like shorts. Well, they're not my favorite either. I prefer a longer video because I want to hear an explanation, right? I mean, I prefer to hear how somebody made something or whatever. But a lot of younger people, and that's fine, no shade, I'm not throwing no shade, like a shorter video. So, you know, and so to compete with TikTok and Instagram and all those places that are doing the short little videos, YouTube wants creators to create short videos. Not my favorite, but it's just, I feel like I need to do that, so that's what I'm going to do. And you don't have to. They're not saying you have to do this. That's not at all what it is. It's just you can get more traffic to your channel by doing that. So I'm trying it to see if I can get more traffic to my channel. So anyhow, keep your fingers crossed for me. So that will go there, and then we're going to need another one. And these are pretty simple little tags. I just put some of the kit paper on there because this is only 2 inches wide. So it's real hard to do a decorated tag. I feel like I struggle with that. I don't know if that's everybody or not. But anyhow, I just went for the paper, and I think you know, it looks good. It's in a pocket. Every piece doesn't have to be decorated to the hilt. You can like have some pieces that are a little less decorated, and you know, they still are serving their purpose. So because it's still a writing space, and it's just interesting to have lots of little pockets and tucks and places for people to put things they want to remember or whatever. So that's the whole point of all of it. Plus it's just fun. I have so many people say, well, what do you use it for, or what's the point, or you know, all those kind of questions when you're making junk journals. And it's like, well, one, I mean, I do it because I enjoy it. It's fun. It's my art form, right? I mean, what purpose does a painted canvas serve on your wall? It's decorative. And you could consider journals much the same way, because you can set it on a shelf and it's a decorative piece, or you know, you can use it for its intended purpose, which is writing in it. It can still be a decorative piece. I mean, it's art, so it's just everybody has a different interpretation of what they consider art. And everything in the world doesn't have to necessarily have a purpose or a use. It can just be something you like to look at, which I guess that's still sort of a purpose, but I think we get caught up in that doesn't seem useful aspect of some things, and artistic things quite frequently are not meant to be anything but useful as far as looking at. So that's just my take. I could be 100% wrong, but I do get asked that a lot. A little foam thing wanted to stay with the card. Okay, so there's that one. I think I do want to ink around the front of this one a little more. But yeah, but I do try to make them useful still for people that do want to write in their journals. I like to look at them. I like to set them on shelves and look at them. I'm not much of a writer though, so. It's kind of like having a library full of pretty books, you know, it's same. Can't get a hold of it. A little hang off piece there. But yeah, this was just for a short. Can't always do all the things in the short, so I didn't get it completely completed. I had done the tags ahead just to show that those were pockets. So I'll probably put something in the top. I just haven't thought of what that is yet. These pockets are very simple and fun to make, and you can make them out of book page too. Obviously they're going to be a little shorter, or you know, whatever size your book page is, but you can do a similar thing. You just have to take two book pages and glue around the edge instead of it being one sheet of paper. So I've done it in, I think it was the TCTC, the Colossal Tome of Concepts, the idea book that we made with Dee Dee Farago. I think I did something very similar. I did quite a few, actually, different versions of pages. Is that going to work? I think it will work. I hope it works. Or Carol's going to be like, this doesn't work. But this pocket will still work. So what I'm going to do is glue up here at the top, down the back side, the folded side. It depends on which side of the page you're going to put it on. And over here, I've got weird glue thing happening here. Art glitter glue does not like winter, just so y'all know. So if your art glitter glue starts acting weird, well, it doesn't really like it when it's super hot out either, honestly. It's a very picky glue. It's kind of like me. Super picky about the temperature. It just does weird stuff. It's either like runny, bloppy, I don't know. It's some strange glue. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm not gonna stick this in quite yet, but so there's that. And then I thought it might be fun to make a little altered paper clip thing. I also have a pocket. I don't know what we'll get to here, but let's start with this. This is just a piece of one of those collage master boards. It was just a little section that I had after I cut up the master board. So we're gonna turn it into a little clustery type thing if it doesn't fall apart on us. And I'll probably run a stitch. Well, I don't know. I probably won't run a stitch through it because it's going to have a paper clip on it. So the way you do these, if you haven't seen them, if you're new, which we have lots of new people, so welcome and thank you. I should try to find a plain one. Let me find. I don't want it covered in this rubbery plastic stuff. I just want the paper clip. And then we need another little scrap of paper, which I have here. This is just a piece of coffee dyed. And I want it just, how about like that? It doesn't have to be precise, but we're going to take, and I put the larger side of the paper clip on the outside. You just hook it onto there, and then we're just gluing it to the back to make an altered paper clip. And you want to make sure that you have it to whatever end you want butted up to your paper. So if you wanted it to go top down, you want to, you know, make sure it's at the top. If you want it to go into the side like this, if you want it going the other side, which this would be hard with this particular one, but anyway, you just want it to the side that you want it, so that, you know, it slides onto your page and like this much isn't hanging over your page, because you probably don't want that. Okay. I hope that made sense. That seemed painful. So and I do put quite a bit of glue because I don't want the paper clip to just come out of there, because that'd be a bummer. Just tuck it right up there. You could put a some fancy little trim or something on there if you wanted to have it like that. This doesn't strike me as the fancy trim type journal, but you definitely could if you wanted to have something hanging off your page. So now it has a paper clip always attached, so you can just slide it on and off. And then I wanted to take one of these ladies because they're funny. They're little mug shots. I mean, it's not funny that they're in mug shots, but it's just the clothes and everything. You think, oh, they never did anything illegal, right? Because they were so prim and proper. So I like this lady right here. I'm going to cut it a little shorter because I'm thinking it's not going to fit 100% on there, but we're going to try it. And then we're going to see if we have anything in our little book, which I did finally put onto my Amazon. I totally spaced doing that. Yeah, she'll fit. On my Amazon lists for Crafty Cat. So if you're interested, my friend Brenda in Canada, hi Brenda, she said she looked and it was really expensive from Canada, so I'm sorry. I don't, you know, I don't know how that works, so I know it's all what companies will ship or what they charge for shipping, or I don't know, all the things. So right now it just seems like there's no rhyme or reason to a lot of it. I don't know. I'm gonna squish up this corner. I mean, I'm sure there's a rhyme or reason for somebody, but I don't know. I'm not in the know. Okay, and then just something maybe with some color, because that's pretty boring. And of course you can, like if you're doing shabby chic or whatever, you can make these lacy and all kinds of things, right? So yeah, I kind of want this flower, so I think that's what I'm gonna have. And so this book is all, if you didn't see it yesterday, is all washi stickers, like a whole slew of, there's papers at the back and then it's just all washi stickers. So, and they come off. You can actually get them detached from the backing, which I can never do with the other washi stickers. So it's very nice. Oh, I have one open already, Amy. I think that one's gone anyway over there. Need to get rid of the, I save those for my sister. She takes those because she has a place she mails them to. I don't know, but anyway, it takes up a lot, but that's okay. Anything that hangs off will just get chopped. Just needed some color. Okay, so that's a fun little doodad for one of our pages. And then I'm going to make, to kind of clip into it, this little book thing. It's on one of the pages at the back in the ephemera stuff for the Holmes kit. It's like this, but I'm going to fold it in half like this. You could probably fold it the other way too, like this, and decorate the front, but we're going to do it this way and turn it into a little paper booklet to hold some paper like that, and then it'll get clipped up there. What do you think? We need to back it with something. I did this one too, and this is 2 tags that are in the back of the kit, and they print out right next to each other, so I just folded it, added some of this really thin craft packing paper, so yeah. I think it'll just be a fun little booklet to add. But yeah, it was just kind of a cool little thing that I found when I was looking for like mug shots, old Victorian mug shots. It wants to curl, so it's not cooperating. And I don't care if there's a few little wrinkles, and that doesn't bother me. I think it looks cool, so I'm not stressing about that, but I do stress when it doesn't stick all the way. I always have to miss spots when I use the glue stick. It's just like my thing, and it's usually the corners. So I always check my corners. Sometimes I even just add extra to the corners because that's where it's going to start peeling apart, most likely. So it's just kind of a good habit to get into. I'm just going to get it out of this, and then I'll get serious about the trimming, just so you guys don't have that flopping around in your face. It never wants to stick in the middle. So yeah, this is like mugshot record or something. I don't really know. It's hard to read. It's the print's so tiny. I added the fingerprints right there just because I thought that was fun. Oh, I just made that crooked. Oh well, the whole thing's crooked, so I guess it's alright. Okay. Then we're going to add some pages, and these aren't backed, but you know, they're for writing on, so here's one of the kit pages, and then I also have these, what do you call this? Jelly plate pages. You know what I could do? I could put this one because it fits on top of this one and tear it like that. Wow, genius, right? I'm trying to get my scissors to close. Okay, I need to move some things. I have a disaster. I'm going to have to leave a little bit of space over there for tearing that edge off because I want them torn. This, if you're jelly plate printing, I just use Tim Holtz oxide inks. Put them on there and then like I squished some bubble wrap. You know, the bubbles that are about that big. When you squish it down, it kind of makes these cool oval things. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it makes a cool design. Like you put a little bit of ink of a different color on the bubbles and then squish it down. Just makes a fun design on there. If these are a little different sizes, which they're going to be because like I just tore the top off of that, so. What am I doing? Same thing, Amy. But yeah, you could totally just use scraps that you have left over. I just wanted to put some of these jelly plate prints in there because they're kind of fun. And I've done videos on that. So. This is the big kind of square bubbles. You don't always get those, but if I get any of that kind of stuff in packing, I just keep it, which is why I have so much junk. But you never know when you're going to use it, right? Makes my husband crazy. I don't know, he's got plenty of junk of his own, so I figure it's fair. Plenty of junk. That one kind of is green on the back. And then maybe we'll do one more piece of something from the kit here. I feel like I've used this one a lot, but I like it. I'll use this bottom section. Then I'll have that too to use still. Indeed. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, I couldn't believe how cold it's been the last few days. Wow. I'm going to actually go, I think I'll go this way with this one. So when you open it up, there it is. I'm going to just ink around the edge of this. I don't want it super thick, so I'm just putting 4 little sheets in there. Do with it. I threw it out of the way and then I lost it almost. I'm just going to staple it with my tiny attacher over there. Okay. And we'll put it in our book somewhere here. That other page, let me go to this one really quick and see. Should be all dry now. I think that'll go in and out just fine. Is that staying down? Not really. It's being persnickety. I think this is going to be a fun journal. Hope so, anyways. I haven't totally decided what I'm going to do with that inner mail envelope. What did it? Someone else called it something else, and now I can't remember what it's called. It's a funny name. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at this. Remembering these things. Let's just put this one here for now. And the advantage of this is it can move anywhere. So if Carol doesn't like it here, she can move it wherever. But it's just kind of fun. Just adds a little something, and then we'll have this guy tucked in there. Like so. Alright, guys. I think that is all I had for today. Is that all my things that I was thinking? I'm thinking what I might do with this. See, I keep changing my mind every 2 seconds. That's why I haven't decided. But I cut off the other end too. So I may leave it so that these 2 pages could be written on. They'll just be at the back like that. I'll glue down the center, and then this side will be a pocket. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to do a ton of decorating on this. I was thinking maybe some quotes or something. Maybe a little bit of gesso just to take it down a notch. But I don't mind this color with this journal. So anyhow, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. And down in the comments. Thank you for all who are subscribed. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. It really does help, especially the likes and the comments, because that's activity on the channel regularly, and that's what YouTube uses for the algorithms to push videos out and say, hey, somebody else might like this video too, because all these people liked it, right? So anyway, that helps a lot, and I love you guys, and we will chat again soon. Bye now.